We made it.
We made it.
Boy, that trip was forever, wasn't it?
It was better coming home, but it was a long drive.
Getting up there was a lot of fun. Coming back to Savannah was fun, but we'll turn this AC off. Okay. Savannah to here, yes, across lower Georgia, where there's no interstates or major highways, rarely a 4-lane highway. It took forever to get back, but he
was the one that wanted to go what he thought would be the more direct way. You know, he does that little crow flying thing. Yeah. So they were not RV friendly roads.
No, they weren't. We should have just gone from Savannah down to Jacksonville, I-10 all the way across, and then driven our little 35 miles north of 10. And we should have done that. We will next time. But let me tell you, Savannah, we stayed at that little Lots Island Army Airfield FAM camp, a military camp down there. And if you have a military background and you have access to those FAM camps and the military camps, check that one out. It's small, quaint, but it's perfect for a stop along the way, especially if you're traveling I-95 out of Florida or to Florida and you need a place to stop. That's a perfect place. And we did a video on it and posted it yesterday. So be sure and go check that out. It was a nice little camp.
It was very nice. And one thing, I know you mentioned it in the video, but they asked if I had the senior pass. And so we got it for $20 a night. But that indicates to me that it may be open to more than just military.
Camping Therapy says, I have 578 miles to go home and I leave Pigeon Forge on Tuesday.
I hope you break it up, girl. Doreen, I hope you break it up. I'm sure you will. You're a little bit smarter than we are.
I keep chasing this thing here.
Yeah, he's trying to catch up with everybody and saying hello.
It's about time now. You did a great review of Lots Island.
Thank you.
And I know that Balake from New Vision Security.
Yeah.
He was like 10 miles away from us.
I wish we had.
He lives over there, and we didn't even think about it. But Blake over there. Linda Barker, hello. Hitch Up in Tow. How you doing? It's about time now. Great to see y'all. Bob's Adventure, Camping Therapy. Justin and Christine, they got a brand new sticker, a brand new logo, a moniker, which now has the two of them hanging out of the van, Michael in the van and the dog driving. Or if that's a European van, then the dog is riding and Michael is driving. Either way.
We need to check that out. I haven't, he has.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Bob's Adventure. Thank you.
Yep.
Over the Hill RV. Hey, it's good to see you again.
We're going to be playing some Mayberry trivia today. So yes, if you didn't go to Mayberry, you may be at a disadvantage, but it's going to be a friendly game. And there's winners and losers. We have two $25 Gander RV Camping World gift cards to give away. But who knows who's going to win them? Have fun with the questions and answers. And even if you weren't at Mayberry, act as if you were and go ahead and throw some answers out there. We may throw a bone your way anyway.
All right. We said Mary Jones. I've got Aloha Conch. Meant to be RVing.
Shanna Craft.
Absolutely. And Sue from Lucky Dog. And I think that catches, Lippy Lisa Lipsticks. The Dry
Summer's
Campers.
Going coastal.
Yeah,
Summer's going
coastal. The Dry Campers.
Mr. Roboto.
Hey.
Domarigato gozaimasu. Domarigato, Mr. Roboto.
That's right. And I do think, let's see here. I'm just trying to catch up. We don't want to lose anybody. Johnny's Journey.
Hey, Johnny.
We got one. One of our questions involves you. Hint, hint, hint.
Hint.
Hitch Up in Tow. I don't know if we got a chance to say that to them. Nursing our travel bug. Yes, those roads are not fun. That's why they use the trucker GPS. Maybe we need to do that.
Well, we got, before we made the trip, while we were in Montgomery at a FAM camp at Maxwell Air Force Base, we tried to get our Epic RV Adventure to break away from editing long enough to maybe give us some pointers on
break away from editing. Yeah.
what was the name of that software we downloaded? RV Trip Wizard.
Trip Wizard. Yes.
So we went ahead and got the $40 yearly subscription to RV Trip Wizard because that's supposed to take into account the size of your rig, the height of your rig, the mileage traveled, the highways, so on and so forth. And we couldn't make it behave. We couldn't make it do anything we wanted it to do. So we gotta spend some time figuring it out.
Well, it tried to give us a RV friendly home from Savannah, but you had turned off so many times.
That's not true. That's not true.
Tried.
You kept sitting over there groaning and moaning that you couldn't get it to come up on your phone properly.
Okay.
And so I brought it up on my phone and drove home.
All right. We got Barefoot Adventures. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Oh, it's about time now, says, and cheap gas at the package store too. Yes, cheap gas. Getting out RV adventures with the McGuires. Oh, we were so happy to meet you guys. And if you don't know them, let me go ahead and click on them. I know they were in Mark and Carrie's live. Wonderful family. Just, they've got a couple of videos out. They're new to us, and we loved them. We fell in love with them instantly.
Their comment says, hopefully you won't have a tractor trailer backing up on you today because last Sunday we were in
where were we?
Dillon. Was it Dillon? Dillon, Florida? No, we weren't in Florida. Dillon, Georgia or South Carolina, somewhere. Haleyville.
Oh, that's
Harperville,
right.
Harleyville.
When we stopped to do our live last weekend.
We got off the exit at Harleyville to a pilot parking lot, and we did our live stream from the pilot parking lot on the exit to Harleyville, South Carolina.
Yes.
I think we were still in South
we
Carolina.
Were in South Carolina.
And we got us a hamburger at Wendy's. We did our live stream. And while we were doing our live stream, parked in the middle of the parking lot away from everybody else, this huge parking lot, this one trucker who wanted to get a Wendy's hamburger decided to pull up right next to us and then back out, and his trailer from my angle looked just like he was going to back right into the right into Matilda or our towed vehicle, Gobi back there. And I was a little concerned, but everybody who was watching the live stream kept hearing the beep, beep, beep. And they said they were looking at their battery backups and they were looking out their windows. And so apparently that blue snowball microphone works pretty good.
We've got the Art of RV in here. Thank you guys. What's up?
Great to see you. What's up?
Rattle Trap Fishing.
Rattle Trap Fishing. We have 27 folks in the room. That's, I think last weekend we got as many as 33. Miss E says the MacDill Air Force Base RV Park was half empty, but was very nice. At this point, it's only active duty due to Corona, and that's the reason. When we were there at MacDill, it was wide open, and the snowbirds were there, and they had it wrapped up for 6 months at a time. I mean, they moved in. When you move into an RV park and buy a lawnmower,
you're there for a little while.
You are there for a while.
And when the RV park encourage you to keep your gas trimmed.
Yeah, keep your grass trimmed. that you know that you're there for a while.
All right. Suzanne Nelson Klein, welcome. Let's see.
Bob's Adventure, the Art of RVing. You guys had a fun show today. You always have a fun show.
They really do.
It's always, and one of our Mayberry trivia questions revolves around the Art of RVing. We'll give you a hint right there. We've got 2 Gander RV Camping World $25 gift cards to give away. And so we're just going to have fun with some of these questions today. And we're just going to pepper them throughout the show. And if you are at the Mayberry Meet-Up, then you may know the answer to these. If you are not at the Mayberry Meet-Up, we may give you the answer to these, whatever the case may be.
All right.
But
we also have Dan the Vintage
RV.
Vintage RV, I'm sorry.
Dan the Vintage RVer.
Linda Barker, Van Life with Gina.
28 folks in the room. Thank y'all for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. Nursing our travel bug.
Yeah.
What's Barefoot Adventures got to say there? Hello, everyone. This is Fred from Barefoot RV Life. I'm returning to my original channel, Barefoot Adventures. I've worked way hard to make it making it special. I heard a little bit about your trials and tribulations there on YouTube, Fred, and I'm glad you got back to your original handle for your channel. Hopefully that'll help things out. But anyway, glad to have you back, Fred. Fred, Barefoot RV Life, Barefoot Adventures, Barefoot Adventures. Let's go ahead
Shanna Craft is here.
Shanna Craft.
All right. I think
Van Life with Gina. I think I saw her.
Yep, she's here.
Yep, Van Life with Gina. There she is right there. Hello, Gina. Good to see you.
All right. You want to do our first question? Oh, RV there. I love that.
RV there.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Because, I mean, seriously.
Hi, Hitch Up and Tow. Hi, Shanna Craft. That's RV there.
How many times has that question been asked?
Are we there yet?
Are we there? Are we there?
All right. Miss Barbara is going to ask our first question, and I'm going to watch the chat area. Now, this is StreamYard chat, so it's not as fast as the very responsive. It's not responsive like the regular YouTube chat, but she has a pen and pencil, and I'm going to be calling out some of the answers here as they slide across. There's really only one rule, and the rule is whoever I said is the winner is the winner. So basically, if something flies by in the chat and I don't see it, you didn't win. And I'll apologize up front because this chat is kind of flaky. All right, Miss Barbara.
Right. Our very first question, and you may have seen this in some of the videos that other people have put out, but we had several guitar players that have performed at the Mayberry Meet-Up. So first question is, how many guitar pickers did we have? And that's kind of a trick question.
Not how many people touched the guitar, how many people actually played the guitar. So in your head, vision yourself around the campfire. How many people played the guitar?
All right.
And you don't have to give us the names of them.
Well, we're going to give them to you.
We're going to give you the names, but we just need a number. How many people played the guitar around the campfire Friday and Saturday nights at Mayberry Campground? We've got
the Aloha Conch.
Mr. Roboto.
Mr. Roboto. Is that who we're going to go with?
So far, that was the first. Let's see here. No. Aloha Conch.
Yep, that was the first.
Aloha Conch. Aloha Conch.
Mr. Roboto.
Mr. Roboto. Mr. Roboto. And only answer once. Nursing Our Travel Bugs is Harold, Ricky, and Brad.
And we're very disappointed that you got it wrong.
We're very disappointed that you missed some folks, and I'll tell you why here in just a little bit, if that's Bill or Natasha. So we're going to go ahead and Mr. Roboto is our winner because family members of the YouTube channel are not eligible, and the Aloha Conch can't win that. And chances are I've got one in my wallet for you anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Our guitar performers.
Okay.
There was 5.
There were 5 of them.
Ricky from RV Underway was 1. Harold from One Strange Adventure was another.
He can pick a guitar.
He can. Brad from It's About Time Now.
He can pick a guitar.
He can pick a guitar. Jason, Imagine Your Odyssey.
That's right. He strummed a few chords.
Strummed a few chords.
And here you go. Here you go. Nursing Our Travel Bug. You should have been paying attention because Bella played the guitar. Now, of course, she had it on her lap upside down backwards and was playing it like a dobro, but she played the guitar.
Yes,
in fact, I showed her 2 chords and she progressed through those 2 chords. So she played the guitar, and that qualifies as 5 people who played the guitar around the campfire. So that is
Mr. Roboto.
Mr. Roboto. Now, Mr. Roboto hasn't won the $25 gift card. Mr. Roboto is in the drawing now.
Oh,
Each time you get one right, you're in the drawing, and we'll give away 2 at the end of the live stream. And I didn't tell you that rule either. I'm making rules up as I go.
We're making them as we go.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Mr. Roboto, you are in the drawing for...
and he says, winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So, Bill, Natasha, you need to get Bella a guitar. You might as well buy her a dobro. She's playing it in her lap anyway. And if you don't know what a dobro is, there's a thing called the internet. Dobro's a nice instrument. I wish I'd have learned to play it myself.
All right. We got I'm sorry.
Proceeding onward in America.
I was so busy harassing Nursing Our Travel Bug, I couldn't say that.
I know. It's good to see y'all. We had a great time seeing y'all at, and Miss Barbara, try as she might, was not the first to greet you at the, she says she was, but you know it was actually Rocky.
I still haven't forgiven Rocky for that.
Miss Barbara spotted them coming in the gate, and she says, turn around, turn around. So I wheel the Jeep around, and she's getting out of the door, and she sees Rocky walking up, and she's like, no, 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 I'm the first. I'm the first. That was like the day we pulled in. We're pulling in. We got Gobi behind us, and it's the first time we ever flat-toed, so we're trying to figure things out. Where can we find some level ground to disconnect our toad? Because we got to back into our slot. Mm-hmm. So we're trying to find level ground, and we jump out of Matilda to start taking care of things. All of a sudden, we're wrapped up by paparazzi. There's cameras going off and people greeting and hugging, and and you can't get anything done. And but that was great. God, what a great time. I had a great time at Tampa back in January, and this ranks right up there with good times. And I'm discovering that the good times aren't necessarily the campground or the local attractions. It's the people.
Oh, yeah.
And the name of our video that's we're gonna premiere a video tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern time, 8 o'clock Central, and it's our first of probably a couple, at least 2, because Miss Barbara did a lot of interviews, and we'll have to have a video of that. But this is just a collection of things that happened while we were in Mayberry, and it's called Mayberry Meet-Up 2020, and it's called Friends Become Family Around the Campfires at Mt Airy. So, and that's really the way it was. We all gathered as friends and acquaintances on YouTube, and we left as family.
That's right.
And wow, it was great.
We have got Rayleigh Creative Travel here.
Hello, Rayleigh Creative Travels, 30 in the room.
Troubadour. Yes.
Boy, we could have used y'all around that campfire. I know y'all could do some picking and grinning. We wasn't sounding too bad.
No, and
that moonshine wasn't flowing too hard.
I don't know. I didn't drink any.
No, I really didn't either. I had a couple of sips and I ate one of them moonshine
Not
pickles.
that I'm against it. I'm not against it. It's just that
it was too good a time. You didn't need anything extra. It was nice to have a little sip around there, but for the most part, it was just everybody had a good time and no one got out of line, and that I know of. Now, of course, we did go to bed, and there were still some folks around the campfire.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's move along to number 2.
Well, actually, this one's number 2, even though because the way it added it up. So number 2 was, and I can see that messed up too.
All right, here's question number 2.
We had a couple of guitar players. We had some singers.
Cajon player.
We had several cajon players.
All the kids loved the cajon. They were playing the cajon.
And we also had a harmonica player. Who would have been our harmonica player?
And I ain't talking about just tooting on the harmonica. I mean, show up with a bag full of keys. He had the harmonicas. Who was our harmonica player around the campfire? And I'll give you a hint. Odyssey is part of his channel name. I'll give you another hint. It was not Blue Wave Odyssey. I believe, let's see, New
Susan.
Horizons. Susan at New Horizons, I think, was the first to give the right answer. No, Rayleigh Creative Travels.
All right.
Rayleigh Creative Travels is right before Susan. I'm going to scan back up here. Scan. It looks like Rayleigh Creative Travels, you're on the list now for the drawing for the $25 Gander RV Camping World gift card. We'll have 2 of them to give away, so you got 2 chances to win. You're in the drawing now with Mr. Roboto, who knew that the guitar players were
5.
Ricky, Harold, Brad, Jason, and Bella, and we know the harmonica player was Jason.
All right. I need to say hello to Charlie Grace with Forever Friends. She's here.
All right, Charlie Grace. Charlie Grace is a fun person to be around, too.
Oh, gosh, she is. And a lot of energy.
Get Out RVing Adventures with the McGuires. That is Scott and his family. Proud to see y'all here.
We've got Idle Cruises on land and sea. Thank you for being here.
Hello, all. Idle Cruises on land and sea. 32 people in the room. Wow, thank you. Appreciate y'all being here. The other night I was on Box Van D, and she is a rock star.
Oh, yes, she is.
I was on Box Van D's live stream, and she blew past, I think, 240 at one point.
Really?
Yeah, and I may be out of line talking out of school, but I could almost swear she hit like 270 or something that night. This past week, Friday night, I think it was Friday night, but wow, she is a rock star. And she didn't even know. She's sitting there going, where are all these people coming from? Who are all these people? And they're all in the chat. The chat is flying. And but if you're not a fan of Box Van D, go check out her site. Absolutely. She is a very special woman.
274.
274 Rayleigh Creative Travels. I thought she hit 270 somewhere in there. Wow.
Hello to Linda R.
That even blew away Blue Wave Odyssey's record when he did the when he reached 1,000 and got monetized. Mm-hmm. We flooded his channel in excess of 200, but it wasn't 274, but it was a big number. Hitch Up and Toe says, I'm adopting Box Van D.
she is a rock star, and of course, such an incredible person, and her journeys and the things that she's done. She is totally awesome. Totally.
Yeah, the trial she has come through. Listen to her story sometime, and she was talking about how she's gotten to the point of being overwhelmed. She can't answer all the comments. She can't answer all the emails. She can't answer all the texts. And when you start getting to those types of numbers, it will soon be to the point where you will get that way. And you're just going to have to learn to live with it, because you don't have enough hours in the day. Yeah. I cannot imagine, you sitting there answering everybody. Do your best. And but she is a very special lady, very special lady. All right, we got 2 winners, Mr. Roboto and Rayleigh Creative Travel. They are vying for 2 gift cards from Gander RV Camping World. And Overton, that's also part of that triad of companies, Camping World, Gander RV, which used to be Gander Mountain, and Overton, who does mostly hunting gear. But anyway, let's go ahead and get another winner.
All
right. So this is our next question. Question number 3. I don't get the numbering, but this is question number 3. All right. I'm going to start watching the chat over here, and Miss Barbara is going to ask that question. Y'all get ready. And even if you weren't at Mayberry, think about YouTube channels that you know and that are members of our little community, and you can probably answer this. Go ahead.
Name the tallest and the shortest YouTubers that were at the Mayberry Meetup. The tallest and the shortest YouTubers.
Not including children.
That's right. These are actual
There
YouTubers.
were some very small children there, but we're talking YouTubers. The tallest and the shortest YouTubers. You have to have both. And if you want to just give me their first names, that's fine.
Well, everybody seems to know that it was Bill.
Everybody knows it was Bill.
He's a tall man.
So we got Bill and Barbara. Barbara is 5'3". Bill and Keith, there it is right there, nursing our travel bug. Bill and Nancy, Bill and Diana. Tallest was nursing our travel bug, shortest down the banister. So yeah, that was nursing our travel bug. Let me go back up. Bill, Keith, none together until nursing our travel bug. So Bill, Natasha, Bella, and Will, you are our winners. You are qualified now. Nursing Our Travel Bug qualified for the drawing for those gift cards. And Miss Barbara, I didn't get to see. I beg your pardon.
Did we get loud?
Are we ignoring you? I didn't get to see it, but there was a.
I think maybe I better open the door, let her outside.
I think Scoot wants to go outside.
It's Scoot talking to the mom.
But Miss Barbara said she saw Bill and Keith in a conversation together. And
outside?
I don't think she wants to go outside. I think she just wants some attention.
They're kind of slow going out there.
That's right.
Go on. Come back.
That's our two fur babies. Scoot. 16 going on 17-year-old rat terrier Feisk, and 7 going on 8-year-old white lab American bulldog mix named Koyo Doyo. Let me see you spell that. That's her real name. See, dogs have different names. They got the name they call themselves. They got the name you call them, and then they got their real name. Her real name is Cody. I call her Koyo Doyo. Almost sounds Japanese, doesn't it? Koyo Doyo.
Yeah.
And she calls herself Miss Wonderful. So.
I call her the baby.
The baby.
All right.
Koyo Doyo. Okay, so we got winner number 3.
Yep.
Qualifier number 3.
Qualifier
number 3.
All right.
Once again, let me remind you, we've got a premiere coming on tonight. You watch it at your leisure, or join us for the premiere if nothing else is going on in your life at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Mountain, and 6 o'clock Pacific. And in Hawaii, I have no idea. 8 o'clock in the morning, something.
Elizabeth knows.
Yeah, Elizabeth knows.
Missy.
But anyway, join us for a premiere tonight. It's about 12, 13 minutes, and it basically is our first creation from Mayberry, the Mayberry Meet-Up 2020, and the subtitle tells it all. The subtitle says, "Friends become families around the campfires of Mt Airy," and that's really the way it was. So we had a lot of fun, and I think you'll like the video, and I think you'll see a lot of people in a lot of situations that you'd wish you'd not seen them in. No, I don't think so. It's not that kind.
Not that kind.
Not that kind. Aloha Conk, 1500 Hawaiian time, so 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock this afternoon in Hawaii, you can watch the premiere, which is 9 o'clock Eastern time.
So if you're not in Hawaii, you've got just a few hours to get there.
Yeah.
All righty.
Getting our RV adventures, thank you, and can't wait to share with everyone proceeding onward in America.
I got to tell you a little something.
Yeah.
This is for Becky.
Yeah. Let me go check on puppies.
I don't know why. I thought you were enlisted. I knew you worked for the reserves, but our baby boy is a lieutenant commander in the Navy Reserves also. And I saw that on your Facebook, and I just went, woohoo! We had so much more in common. Anyway, that's just me. I like little tiny trivia stuff like that. And I was just fascinated. I mean, I know you're busy. You get out there, but congratulations. That's no small achievement right there. All right. Since he's gone to check on our puppy dogs, I don't know if I should ask the next question or not. I will let you know that we have tried to cover several different channels that were there, not all. And that's another thing you guys are going to see over the next couple of weeks or so. So many people did interviews and got little clips from everybody that was there, or most of the people that were there. And I know I could not catch up with everybody. And one of my friends asked me about sightseeing up there, and I said, well, we didn't get to go out and do as much sightseeing as we wanted to because we ate a lot. And the potluck dinner was a lot. So it was great. But anyway, we got one back. They listen extremely well, by the way. Our puppy dogs have us wrapped around their paws. All right, you back?
They're back.
Okay, they're back. All right, you want to go on to the next question. Now, this one, some of you might have been able to see a few things as we were going around, but our next question is...
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
When is the next Mayberry Meet-Up? And 2021 is not part of the answer. Well, it is part of the answer, but you got to do a little bit more than 2021.
When is the next Mayberry Meet-Up? It's already scheduled, and folks are already booking their slots. So if you want to make it next year, you'll need to know these dates, and you'll need to call them.
The hill is full. I could not get to top of the hill.
Yeah. I think we know we got to spread out. And we were spread out this time as well. It's just that the hill was the original site when we didn't know it'd be so big. Okay, so let's see here.
Rayleigh is right, but so is Lisa.
Okay, so we're gonna give them both.
And the reason I say so is Lisa is...
And so is POA. Put them all three on there.
You're going to do all of them?
Yeah.
All right, so we got Rayleigh, Lisa, and POA.
All right, the reason we're going to give them is because everybody on here is giving accurate dates. But they were the first three. They said October the 11th, 13th, and 14th. And the reason we're going to give it to them is because our sites begin, the actual meetup opens on October the 11th. That's when people start arriving. The actual meetup dates that we plan events is October 13th through the 17th. So if you want to get down on the 11th, 12th, 13th, or 14th, you'll probably be fine. But 13th through the 17th is when we get our little, organize our little field trips, do our interviews, have our campfires, do the potlucks, give away prizes, mingle and gather, and, you know. So we got three qualifiers on that one, which is Rayleigh Creative Travels, Lisa Lipsticks,
Lippy Lisa,
Lipsticks. And
POA.
Proceeding Onward in America, POA. All right. So good.
And we will be there on the 11th because that's a Monday and it's a holiday.
Some are staying a week next year. You know, we might try to do that.
We're going from the 11th to the 17th. We're going from Monday to Friday.
We are going for the week. Yeah. So Monday through Friday.
Because Monday's a holiday and I get that holiday off anyway.
Okay.
If I'm still
what
working.
is our site?
We are in
only the cool kids can be near us. Okay. Only the cool kids.
We're in 103.
103. Okay, there you go. So if you want to be where the cool kids are, 103. It's probably already booked around us, you know, because we're so popular.
Yeah, we're so popular. However, I do know that Johnny's Journey and Vanderella, they've got, I think, the same site they had this last time.
That's an awesome site.
And that's an awesome site.
That's where the campfires, it's got an open area there, the grassy knoll. So they got a little open area there up from the pond, and it's perfect for campfires. And if everything goes like it did last year, we'll probably be gathering in the same place as we did last year. Right now it is 3:36 Central Time, 3:36, 77 degrees on the outside. Approximately 23 minutes left in this live stream, and we want to thank you. We have 27 folks here And we're getting qualifiers for our drawing of two $25 gift cards from Gander RV Camping World Overton. And we'll give those away in a drawing. So far, Mr. Roboto, Rayleigh's Creative Travels.
Nursing Our Travel Bug, Rayleigh's again, and Lisa.
Well, Rayleigh's is only in once.
He's in twice. She gave him 2 times.
I know, but we can only put her in once. Yeah, it's only fair. One per entry, one entry per person for the drawing.
We'll see about that.
What did I say the rule was at the very beginning?
That we'll change the rules as we go.
We said that my rules were the rules.
Okay, whatever you say. Our next question.
Before you move on to the next question, premiere tonight. Join us 9 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central for our first video on Mayberry. We're probably going to have 2 because Miss Barbara did a lot of interviews, and that's forthcoming. I'm going to need her help in editing those. But we've got a Mayberry Meet-Up 2020 premiere coming up at 9 o'clock tonight on the East Coast and 8 o'clock Central. We hope you'll join us because we can get on there and chat and have some fun too. And it covers a little bit of everything we did at Mayberry, and I think you'll really like it. And if you're sitting on the fence as to whether or not you want to attend next year, watch this premiere with us. It was a lot of fun. It might change your mind. 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central tonight. And our next question for a qualifier for those 2 gift cards is,
how many folks participated in the 2020 meetup? We had that group picture, and I took the time to count every face. So how many? And I counted it 3 times and got the same number.
So this is, they all attended. There may have been a straggler that didn't make the picture, but this is, we're basing this on that group photograph. So how many people? Okay, the numbers we have so far, whoo, boy, they flew by.
They sure did.
The numbers we have so far are 53, 52, 32, 65, 53, 47.
Not yet.
Not yet. She says not yet. 47, 51, 1, 54, 45, 45, 52, 53. Anybody?
Not yet.
Not
I counted
yet.
every face, including the little chillin'.
And including Gus?
Including Gus.
And the puppy dog?
And the puppy dog.
Ooh, that's
the puppy
every
dog
face.
counting.
So there was a puppy dog and Gus in that picture. And 42, 48, 55, 55, 41, 50, 53. Sound like an auctioneer. Are those numbers high or low? Let's say 62. 62.
62 is too high.
62 is too high. 49.
Too low.
Okay, so between 62 and 49, we got 49, 36, 68, 57.
57's close.
57, 43, 47. We got 61, 58. 58.
And that's Lisa.
Let's go ahead and take the next one that says 58. The next person that says 58, next person says 58. Going once, going once, going once, going once. 58, hitch up in tow.
Hitch up in tow.
Summer's Going Coastal said 58. Nah, you can't do it that way. You can't do it that way. Summer's Going Coastal. But hitch up and tow is our next qualifier.
Yay.
58 people in that photograph. And I think that pretty much represented everybody.
Pretty much. And
because, that pretty much represented. Let's go ahead and go right into our next question based on that right there.
Okay.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yep.
Okay. This is the question which is similar to the question she just asked.
How many channels were represented?
No.
No?
No.
This one?
No. True or false question. Where's the true or false question?
I'm so sorry. That's a little bit further down because you gave it to me later.
It's a true or false question.
Ah, yes. True or false question.
It's a true or false question. And let me see here. The answer. I know what the answer is, and I'm waiting for it. Go ahead and read the question, Miss Barbara. And the answers are either true or false. Don't spit them out yet. Don't spit them out yet. That's not going to count.
How many? No. Was the group picture taken in one shot?
That's a question. True or false? The group picture was taken in one shot. True or false?
True or false?
False. Bob's Adventure. Write it down.
Right.
False. It was false. We actually took the group photo, and then we milled back over near the campfires and the food, and then we were called back.
Do you know who? One of the one.
Oh,
there were
yeah.
several, but
Yeah,
you know
no,
one of
no.
the groups that was the reason why.
Yeah, he was also the answer to one of the earlier trivia questions.
Well, he was, and so there's at least two that showed up late. Bill and POA.
Okay.
So.
Yes,
Yeah.
it took 2 shots. It actually took
She took 3 pictures each shot.
6. So it took about 6 of them. But in that video that I'll be premiering tonight, there is a very good snap of that photo and how we took it, and I think you'll like that. It's a great photo. It's a great photo.
All right.
All right. I'm going to ask the next question. Miss Barbara's going to watch the chat area.
Okay.
All right. Here's our next question. And I mean this in all jest. I'm not making fun of the coronavirus. But who would be most likely to have spread COVID-19 at the get-together?
So, like, who was
in everybody's business?
Who was in everybody's business?
Who was in everybody's business? There it is. Bob's Adventure. But he's already on there. So who's going to say Bob's Adventure? Who's going to say Gus again? Susan. He said Susan was in everybody's business. Susan had a reason to be in everybody's business.
Mark was in everybody's business. That's true.
New Horizons, Bob's Adventure.
New Horizons is new. We don't
Horizons.
have Susan on here.
Okay, Susan's going on there. And also put our designations on there as well.
Our designations.
Our designations.
And see, you didn't have to be there to know that answer.
Didn't have to be there to know that answer. Because he was in, as he says it, in it by business. He was up in it by business. Okay?
All right.
And once again, I didn't mean that in any disrespect.
No.
Just a question. Just
having fun. And Gus was in everybody's business. We've just
okay, Miss Barbara, next question.
All right. During the campfires, especially on Sunday night or Saturday night.
Friday night was a good one. Saturday night was the big one.
Okay, Saturday night. Who was most likely to get their ass caught on fire?
Who was most likely to have their ass ignite around the campfire Friday or Saturday night? But I think it was Saturday night.
Saturday night was the big night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who was most likely to have their ass caught on fire
and
around the campfire?
I hope they're still in the room.
I hope they're still in the room, too. Okay, they've already answered correctly, so I'm not going to say anything. You got Shanna?
Shanna.
Okay. Yes, Johnny. Every time I looked up, Johnny had her rear end over the fire. It was a little chilly.
Hot Buns Johnny.
Yeah, Hot Buns Johnny. She was backing over that fire, and every now and then somebody would stoke the fire, and all the embers would fly up, and it was just, it's a wonder she didn't catch on fire. But she had to get that tailbone over that fire. It was a little cold.
A little cold that night.
All right, so
but
Shanna.
Also involved with that was, and we're going to go into this question in a little bit more detail, or another part of this question. Nancy did catch on fire.
Yes, she did.
Nancy did catch on fire.
I mean, I heard she was hot, but
she was really hot.
She was really hot.
And all was it Jim? Bill. Who's
Bill.
That? Bill. All Bill said was, she's hot.
She's hot. Bill said, she's hot. He didn't have voice. She's hot.
She's hot. That deep voice. But anyway, all right. We had a great time. What can I say?
We did have a good time.
All right.
We got 46. It is 15:46 military time for the Central Time Zone. We've got 14 minutes left to go. We got a few questions to get through and a drawing for 2 of these cards. So go ahead, Miss Barbara. Next question.
Next question is, who wore the unicorn onesie on Saturday night?
We had quite a few folks wearing onesies, but who wore the unicorn onesie? Who wore the unicorn onesie?
All right. It was not. No, it wasn't Susan and it wasn't Nancy.
That's right.
And she in here. Because she didn't think there would be a red-headed question. Bella didn't have a unicorn. She was wearing some character. Charlie, nursing our travel bug.
Who got it right?
So far, just, okay, meant to be RVing's up there. She's actually before.
That's right. Meant to be RV.
Meant to be. It was Charlie Grace with Forever
Yeah,
Best
I
Friends.
thought it says cute little RV kids girl.
They didn't have
was
the unicorn on.
she-
They had the little Pikachu. She was a Pikachu.
She was a Pikachu. Oh, okay. I kind of thought she was a unicorn too, because she walked up to me and I said, "Are you Poe from the Teletubbies or a unicorn?" You know Poe.
I know Poe. I know
Poe.
but that Charlie Grace is our winner.
Charlie Grace was the
Hard answer.
unicorn,
She was
and
a
our
unicorn.
winner was meant to be RVing on that question. So we have quite a few qualifiers. The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. Scotland.
Scotland.
The national animal of Scotland. Forever best friends.
Yes. Another great site. Lots of good information in there. If you travel with pets or just are interested in forever best friends.
Mhm.
So, absolutely. All right. You looking at our forever best friends?
Yep. All right. Next question. Here we go.
They're asleep on the big bed.
What was the name of the young lady in the pancake dress? Who had on the pancake dress? Who had on? And her mother or father can answer if they're in here. I didn't think Thin Blue Lane is in here. So see, there's a hint right there. Thin Blue Lane's daughter. Who's going to throw that name out there first? Who's going to do it first? Bert.
Wasn't Bert.
Bert was not wearing a pancake dress. Katie.
I think that is
Yep.
correct.
Mr. Roboto, he's already on there. So let's
All
go
right.
ahead and take another one. Katie, yes, nursing our travel bug is
She's
already on there. Hey, RV Kids TV, nursing our travel bug. Blue Wave Odyssey. Hey, Blue Wave Odyssey. Is Blue Wave in here?
I've seen a couple people say hey to him.
Okay,
but
there
it's
he
been
is
going
right
by.
there. Katie. So Blue Wave is
All
in
right,
there.
Blue Wave's in our little.
Absolutely, Bob. It was Katie. And what a unique outfit that was.
And she was a very interesting young lady.
So now,
I
if you
didn't
didn't learn
know.
anything else, you learned that Thin Blue Lane's daughter's name is Katie, and she wore the pancake dress.
And just like Forever Best Friends said, it was stellar. It really was an amazing outfit.
And we have one more question. We have 10 minutes left, so
Okay.
that now it's working out perfect, and we'll get this drawing done. But we got one more question. I'm going to go ahead and answer it, and Miss Barbara is going to watch the chat area.
You're going to answer it or you're going to give the question?
I'm going to ask the question.
Okay.
But I'm also going to answer it, because once we get the correct answer, we're going to explain why it's kind of a unique answer. So,
Hello, RVTV kids. They're on the phone, so they're saying hello
RV
to
Kids
everybody.
TV, RV Kids TV, Blue Wave Odyssey, Forever Best Friend, Mr. Roboto. Here's question, our final question. What is the address to Mayberry Campground? Only looking for the street address. Only looking for the street address. And if the number's not correct, I don't care. I just need the name of the street. The name of the street for the Mayberry Campground.
Hey, whoa, Nelly.
And then we'll talk about why it's somewhat unique. The name of the street. And everybody out there right now is Googling it. Boom, boom, boom. Because they had to...
Linda
Let's
Barker. Oh, no, wait a minute. There's a couple up there. Got to go up.
You'll have to drive.
I have to drive?
We got a couple of them. The address was 114 Bunker Road. 114 Bunker Road.
It's about time now, but I think they're already in here, aren't they? No.
Nope.
Okay. It's about time.
It's about
Diana,
time now.
actually.
Diana, it's about time now, gets that one. And the reason Bunker Road is so unique was based on the two Siamese twins, world famous Siamese twins, Ing and Chang Bunker. Miss Barbara, you want to explain who they were?
Way back in P. Barnum's days, they were the first, well, not the first original, but they were the first world famous Siamese twins.
As a matter of fact, they came from Siam, and that's where the term comes from, Siamese twins. Otherwise,
not
they were
Cheech and Chong.
They were just conjoined twins up until that point, and then they started calling them Siamese twins based on the Siam brothers, Ing and Chang. Mm-hmm. So their last name, obviously not a Siamese name. Bunker was taken on the day of their naturalization when they needed a surname to live in America. So they said, the guy in the line behind them said, you can use my name, and his name was Bunker, and that's where they got their name. The Bunker family is prevalent in that area, and I think the campground is still run by.
Well, I don't know if it's run by, but that was land
that was Bunker land. Yeah, that's and they're buried right there in not 2 miles from the campground. Not even 2 miles. If you go through the woods, it's about half a mile is where they're buried, up on a hill, kind of overlooking the campground through the woods. So it's kind of unique. Okay, we've got 13 qualifiers.
13 qualifiers.
13 qualifiers, and Miss Barbara is going to go ahead and write a number next to every one of them. She's going to write a number next to every one of them, and I'm not going to pay attention to what she's doing. And then I'm going to randomly throw out some numbers, and we're going to get our 2 qualifiers.
It's taking me a little longer. I didn't know I was going to do this. And 13. All right. So actually, Hitch Up and Toe says they picked 14.
Well, I was looking at Scoot, and I was thinking 16 myself because she's 16 years old.
Well, that don't
So
count.
who's number 16?
There isn't a number 16 because 13 was our highest number. So what we really should do.
Oh, what's that?
Did
y'all see my
your great award?
Major award.
Major award.
Well, my major award. Look at that right there.
This was your major award.
Yeah, major award. Look.
Major award.
I won that by knowing trivia.
All right. What I was going to say is we should pick somebody out there.
And just throw it out and say, give us a number?
Give us a number.
All right. The Aloha Conch. The Aloha Conch gave us a number 5.
Right now.
You already gave us a
number 5. Number 5 is POA. Forever
Best Friend says 42. That's the answer to life, the universe, and everything. I agree. That's one of my favorite movies there. All right. I'm going to throw out another name. And,
okay. So POA was our first winner.
Our first winner is POA. Congratulations. We'll have that $25 Gander RV Overton Camping World gift card in the mail to you. And if you would please, RV Kids TV, give us a number.
Ding, ding. Putting you on the spot, RV Kids.
RV Kids TV, a number between 1 and 13, not 5.
And the tension builds.
And it's 6. So,
and number 6 is Hitch Up and Toe.
Hitch Up and Toe. Congratulations. There's our 2 winners in our little trivia contest today. And the next meetup is going to be October the 11th through the 17th, with the main days being the 14th through the 17th of October 2021. And if you haven't already booked your space, you can do so. If you want to book your space near the Cool Kids 103.
Yeah.
Our site is 103. Only the Cool Kids, though. Okay? That'd be cool. All right. Premiere tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central.
Yep.
We'll have a premiere of our Mayberry Meet-Up 2020, and it's subtitled Friends Become Families Around the Campfire at Mt Airy, North Carolina. And that's exactly what happened. And I think you'll find that to be the case in the video. It's about 12, 13 minutes long, not much of your time. And we'd love to chat along with you as you watch it. And then we're going to have a video coming out in about a week which is Miss Barbara's interviews, and she did quite a few interviews while we were there. And just you having a chance to us to meet them as well as you to meet them through us as proxies.
Yes, absolutely. Nursing Our Travel Bug is next.
Nursing Our Travel Bug is next. I do believe that Sue is in here, the moderator. Sue, if you would please post your link as well as the link to Nursing Our Travel Bug. Congratulations again to Proceeding Onward in America, Hitch Up and Tow.
Now, Rayleigh says that Hitch Up and Tow said not to pick them. LOL.
Why?
LOL. Maybe because he wanted a better chance of winning. Nah.
I got mine locally, Getting Out RV Adventures with the McGuires.
About, stickers.
Stickers. Okay,
Stickers.
Cool.
All right.
We use Sticker Mule, and some people use Vistaprint. And with Sticker Mule, the thing to do with Sticker Mule is to wait for their specials. If you go and get, say, 100 die-cut stickers on Sticker Mule, it's going to cost you a lot of money.
You're my trophy. My trophy.
Trophy husband.
Trophy husband.
But if you wait, they'll have like 50 die-cut stickers for $19.99. And then they'll go through die-cut refrigerator magnets and coasters and other things. And then in a month or two, they'll come back around with 50 die-cut stickers for $19.99. And I just, I go for the farm. I get 100 for less than $40. And they've never done me wrong. They've always been great stickers. And our time is quickly running out. Coming up next is Nursing Our Travel Bug. And it was a pleasure to get to know y'all, Bill and Natasha, as well as the kids, Bella and Will. I'd always seen y'all and thought y'all were a cool family until I met you in person. And boy, that was dashed.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding. You guys are great. Oh, he didn't go there. No, you guys are great. It was a pleasure meeting y'all. And
we had a wonderful time meeting families. I tell you what, RV kids, wonderful.
Yeah.
RV kids in general.
They blew by us on the highway and waved out the truck window. Hey, we were like
there looking,
putting along in Matilda, doing the speed limit. And here comes a fifth wheel by us, waving and hollering. That was so cool. Anyway, it's time to go. So Nursing Our Travel Bug, go see them. God bless you guys. And until we see you again, fair winds and following seas.